And yes, dudes, we are live here. Echelon Racing Promotions presents the Echelon Racing League. Guys, we did this last winter. This year, we're over on TrainingPeaks Virtual. Let's get after it, folks. Dudes, this morning we already did the B category. I had that listed as the B/C categories, covered the B race only. When I see attendance at those races, that's how I kind of judge as to which race to watch. It's hard to flip-flop around. A little bit more timing. Maybe I could have done it, but we're here for the A guys. It's going to be a spectacular race. Same course as this morning with the B categories and the C's. It will be the two legs bad course, which is a 9.3 kilometer long course. You can see it here now popping up on screen. It's at the southernmost part of the island. You can see there we kind of loop around the little ET guy. There's an actual ET route on TrainingPeaks Virtual. We do the cut through the water tower, the farm, the lake viewpoints. There is sprint points out on course. However, this is just a scratch race. So there is two sprint banners plus the finish line banner. We just had a fantastic race with the B categories. Joe Meyer, I believe, won that. Looks like Brent Sensenig was going to get it, but he unclipped coming out of the last corner as he was passing Joe Meyer. Just throttling so many watts down, guys. Watts a palooza going off. Brent ripped his foot out of his pedal. Brent, let's get the tension tightened up a little bit. Let's get that Allen key out and just tighten it really tight. We want no movement in that pedal. That's how I like to ride, guys. Okay, dudes, I did pre-ride this course. I've done the recon for it. What we're doing here for the men's category A, this is the Elite Racing Echelon Racing League, race number 1, dudes. We got race number 2 tomorrow. And actually, this is a good image here. Tomorrow, guys, we're doing Coast and Roast. That's basically what you're seeing for the course right now. We're going to start somewhere on that two legs bad course, cruise around the village, and then we go out on the roads out to the southern coast there. I think tomorrow is 6 laps for the B's and C's, 7 laps for the category A guys. It's going to be a banger, guys. This is going to be an absolute banger. In fact, what it's going to be is a ring-a-ding-dong dandy. That's what we're talking about here, guys. Love TrainingPeaks. Been riding it this week. I did 3 laps of this course this week just to get a feel for it. Some key critical points to look at here, guys, is if you look at the little ET guy here, you can see him deadpan. You know, think back to ET on the Atari 2600 way back when. You can see a sprint banner. It's it'd be like in the northeast corner of that route. There's a 4 to 7% gradient there. That's where you are going to win that race probably, or put yourself in the winning move. On the final lap coming around, we'll be doing it clockwise around the ET guy, and you're going to finish there at the very bottom there where it says 3. On this race, it's going to be 4, where the finish barrier is right there. So that point was super critical. In the last race, there was 8 riders together in the B category. I think we had 12 starting that event. Bit of a scramble this morning, guys, trying to get things figured out. You know, I don't hide things here, super authentic. I didn't even have the codes to get into the event. Bit of a scramble. Maybe I'd gotten them and just kind of forgotten about it. I'm like, how do I even get into these things? I don't even know. So, guys, if there's a few hiccups here and there, just you could throw it all on me. I don't care. Let's just get on with the racing here soon, folks. I think we start officially at 10 after 9 my time. It's 9:06 right now. Been riding TrainingPeaks. I did an island loop last week on the West Island, kind of what I call the jungle temperate forest island. I did that with Cyril Citrine pace group. Really chill, really cruisy. Good speed zone, good draft. And then I think the next day I did the complete loop around. So what I did was I started on the southern half of the island, looped around, the southern half of the East Island. Okay, guys, let's just get back on track. Today we have the start of the first weekend one-day classics on November 1st and the 2nd. So classic style races. Stage racing starts next weekend, the 14th, 15th, and 16th. Ooh, we're going to be busy. On the 29th and the 30th, we're back to one-day classics. December 12th through 14th, back to a stage race format. Guys, there's going to be some GPX roads coming. I think your mind's going to be absolutely blown. from real world race courses. Some of them you know about. I'm not going to give any spoilers here yet. Once I get the juicy fruit details here in the background, I'll let you know as quick as I can. There's usually a break over Christmas. Yeah, you can see you don't have to race Christmas Eve or Christmas. Back to one-day classics on the 27th and the 28th. Stage racing in the new year, 2026, guys. It's right around the corner. Like, come on. And then we're doing the national championships. So the USA Cycling eSports Championships will be hosted on TrainingPeaks Virtuals, dudes. You want to qualify for it, you need to do some of these races. That's your entry path into the eSports Championships. They'll be run January 31st through February 1st. I'll be doing it. I'll be here, guys. I did it last year on a different platform. Really enjoyed that. And I got to do the Canadian Nationals too, all by my lonesome. I did have some assistance, but commentating by myself over there. I'm fueled right now with another coffee. Got another coffee here, guys. And just so you know, I'm living nutrition to its best. The breakfast today is leftover Halloween candy from last night. And come on, M&Ms. This one had 5 in it. This one only had 2 M&Ms. Like, help a bro out. Help a bro out. Guys, we live way out in the country. We will be starting very soon here, guys. We got 2 minutes to go. We live way out in the country. And actually, it doesn't feel that far to me. 2 big bowls of candy? Not one kid. Not one kid. Now, oh, guys, we're just over 1 minute to go here. I'll be seeing the start list right away here. I know Hayden Pucker's here, guys. Hayden Pucker, the beast. Farm Watts himself. Dude, I know exactly who you are. Big, huge, juicy Watts. I love it. Love the big power guys. In the pen, Ludwig Karlberg, Jacqueline Godby. We do have a female racer here today, guys. There was only one in the elites. Jamil L. Eric Hill. Eric's here. Roberto Vukovic. Hayden Pucker. Ethan Crane. Stefan Zevislan. Adam Carr. And Marcus Duval. Guys, remember, you can sign up for the Echelon Racing League at any point. Just because you missed the first races, you can jump in next week. There's all different styles of racing. We're going to have the stage races, more. I think there's actually, I'm pretty sure there was something listed as a track weekend. So that might be more of a crit style race on the track, or, well, we're going to find that coming out, guys. That's coming up. Guys, boom, we're off right away here. Ooh, this looks really, really good, guys. Really good. We've got some nice power here pumping these graphics out for you here, guys. Ludwig Karlberg, Swedish rider, pushing to the front right away, guys. Robert Vukovic, here's our right-hand bend. I'm just going to move my mouse pointer off the screen there. That bothers me right now. Up this little 2% section here, a little false flatty section here. We will be diverting off screen right away. Camera view this way, we'll be cutting over to the right-hand side of the screen. It is a left-hand bend going through the cut-through section. That's going to cut us through the farmlands here. We climb here at 2%. It's going to flatten out to a little 3% downhill through the cut-through section. We then kind of go on a clockwise loop around through the farm fields. Here's that left-hand bend coming up now. Stefan Zevislan at the front. Guys, I know I'm going to butcher your names. Jacqueline's also up there too. Jacqueline Godby. Ludwig Karlberg, Hayden Pucker lurking. Hayden Pucker's lurking right now, guys. Couple of guys are wearing the exact same jerseys here, the TrainingPeaks virtual jerseys. Hopefully, guys, little help for Colin here over at Inside Cycling World. If I haven't said who I am yet, guys, you can see here riders accelerating on this 3% gradient downhill here. Everyone put on your favorite custom jersey that you want to wear, just so I can easily tell you apart here. Jacqueline on the front right now, going hard already, pushing 400 watts there for a second there, guys. Average power right now, 315 watts. Okay, I got a slightly different display here right now. That's cool. Jacqueline working really hard here. We're already seeing gaps in the group here, guys. Already a little bit strung out here over a couple seconds. It looks like Jacqueline here wants to go on a TT right away from everyone else, right? The men are just lurking behind her. So, guys, we've got the men's A and the women's A mixed here, as it wouldn't be fair for Jacqueline just to ride solo by herself. No one wants to ride solo. Although I do it a lot. Guys, get your coffee in, you guys. It's early, probably most places in the world right now. So good. I am going to check something here, guys, right now for myself. I need to look at this as I don't have this running. Sorry, dudes. Steven Cycles is asking in the live chat, guys, this is how we do it over here. We interact with the community. That's what makes cycling so awesome, is the community. So why do you want to watch bike races and have people just yak at you? You can yak back at me, guys. Steven Cycles is asking, how long does the competition last? Steven, it goes right down to January 31st. I think there's actually, let me think about this. The competition, there's weekends. Every second weekend from November all the way to the end of, I guess it would be mid-January, would be the last weekend of racing. There's a race weekend, so there'll be, on screen here, Hayden Pucker. Everyone's got their green screens up. Ludwig Karlberg's on screen. Eric Hill. Eric looking good, bro. Looking good. Everyone's putting out some good watch here. 500 watts here right now for Jamil. Jamil El Alil. Dude, sorry about if I butchered your name there. He's got his green screen going, and he must do a lot of streaming because I can see his mic set up right in front of him here. Marcus Duval, center of the screen. Ludwig Karlberg sitting up. Ludwig's doing the nose blow right now. I know that maneuver right there. When I'm working really hard, my nose just goes pure liquid, and it just comes out of me just like the sweat. Hayden Pucker out of the saddle right now. Sitting back down now, wearing that U.S. Champions jersey. Love that. Jamil grinding really hard here. Really pushing hard here, hanging on to this group here right now. Wow. Fast-moving group, guys. This is no messing around here, dudes. Guys, we're flying along 53, 54K an hour for my American bros. 32, 33 miles an hour right now. Absolutely cooking here. We are hammer down times. Hayden Pucker on the front, guys. Watch for the patented. Hayden, love the jersey, dude. Hayden is wearing the U.S. jersey here. Absolutely love it. And it looks like the bi-turbos. I think that's what those are. Is that what we call those, the bi-turbos on the wheels? Yeah, so Steven, it's November 1st, 2nd. Then we jump to the 14th, 16th. The end of the month, the middle of December, I believe. Then we skip over to the end right before, in between Christmas and New Year's. Last weekend will be mid-January. 2-week break. We go to USA eSports Championship Racing. Guys, so check that out. This is your entryway into the USA eSports National Championships right here. You need to qualify through, I think you can qualify through any one of these races. You just need to participate. And participating in that event, separate registration. So I guess people doing that will have to look into that themselves. Nice little action shot here. We've got riders coming back right now. I can already see the pain faces going off here. Already see the pain faces going off. Hayden is moving, guys. So seeing some nice 700 watts there for a second, folks. Hayden backs it off. He's just learning the course right now. Now, I wonder if these guys have recon this all. I can see that they're doing the reversed ET section of the course right now. We will be going through that sprint banner. So there is a bit of uphill right now, 1-2% uphill. They cross through the banner. It immediately goes 4, 5, 6, 7% before they head into Chicken Corner. Chicken Corner is in the very north top right-hand corner of the screen right now. On replay here, we can see a rider coming through past Hayden Pucker right now. Love the replay slow-mos here, guys. Love them. This is all done by Damon over at ZMS. Thank you so much, Damon, for your support on this. Giving this the pro touch to the Inside Cycling World coverage. Through Chicken Corner, you could see the chicken on the road, guys. I don't know how he survives everyone going through there every time. Hayden pushing now. Hayden's taking advantage of that downhill. I've seen Hayden do this before, guys. Last year, Echelon Racing League, where he decided at one point, you know what, guys? I'm going to put a little dig in here, ride a little 500 watts for a little bit, and he just rode away from the entire field. So, guys, be aware of Hayden. This is what he does. Hayden, sorry to give away your secrets, bro. But yeah, he did such a good job last year. That was on a different platform. I think it was the San Francisco course, though. He just rode away from everyone on that route. We got 5 riders on screen here. So awesome to see the video feed coming through, guys. For you elite racers, get your video feeds in. I don't know how you do it. I'll find out through Damon. Your camera will be displayed if you can provide it to us. I think we have capability to do up to 12 cameras at once. So we can see all the riders here. Some of the riders looking really sweaty already. Hayden likes to ride out of the saddle a lot. Generating big power, folks. Currently watching Marcus Duval here. Marcus' camera is in the middle of the screen on the bottom, doing a lot of out of the saddle grinding. You know, guys, There is a lot of translation between inside and outside, but I find you'll see a lot of guys. Inside cycling is more about how big of a watts engine can you produce, how much power can you produce. You're not concerned about aerodynamics because you got no wind blowing at you. Jacqueline Gabi here looking really sharp too. Dressed in the pink attire, I love the shoes, Jacqueline. Love those shoes. I like nice bright shoes myself. I've had to revert to a black pair that I kind of threw out. My boa broke on my pink Specialized ones. Pinky red, Ferrari red, actually. Riders coming back to Jacqueline here right now. We do have groups forming. We got some groups forming here, guys. I'm going to try to make my screen a little bit bigger for myself. Okay. Hayden Pucker on the front, guys. Ludwig Karlberg pursuing. So yeah, we've got Hayden Pucker out front. Here he is right now, guys. He's going through one of the farm sprint points right now on the far west-hand side of the course. You can see the gap back to the other riders now. Looks like there's 2 or 3 riders back there in the distance going through the sprint banner right now. That'll be Ludwig Karlberg, Eric Hill, and here we go again. And Jacqueline Godby's up there with them too. So riding super strong, Jacqueline. I'm probably trying to Frenchify your name too much. Sorry, I'm from Canada, so I like to Frenchify things. Hayden Pucker here now. Sorry, guys, we're back for further. I'm looking at the front. So we got Hayden Pucker out front. He's got a 7-second gap over Marcus Duval, who's with Ludwig Karlberg. Then it's a further 8 seconds back to Stefan and Roberto. So Hayden is doing that ride-away maneuver that he likes to do. He likes to push it, test the riders out. If they can hang, he'll back it off a little bit, try again. Again, I saw him do this last year. I didn't do the commentary on that race, but I watched all of it. Who we got here? Rancid Polecat. Good morning, dudes. Who is Rancid Polecat? Guys, if you're watching live on YouTube, please drop into the chat. Say hi. Let us know where you're from, who you're supporting, and what kind of cycling you do. All different types of cycling. We got the gravel riders. We got the roadies. We got the track dudes. We got everyone here, guys. A lot of different disciplines can do well at this. And guys, ride. I took a big break this summer with doing all my live streaming of Tour de France and real life racing. I was doing kind of an audio commentary with graphics, trying to show the race off to people. And my conditioning just plummeted. Because after streaming for 6 hours, it's pretty hard to get on the bike, just saying. Yeah, so I kind of gadooshed myself every day before it was time to train. And yeah, I didn't have it in me. So I'm back on 13 days straight. I will be riding later today. Back midfield here, guys. We've got a group of 5 riders here. This is the 3rd group chasing, I believe, we're with right now. So Hayden Pucker is out front, guys. Hayden's riding solo. I can just see 2 riders up ahead. So here's Hayden Pucker. He will be going through Chicken Corner right away. So Hayden's coming up to Chicken Corner right now. We may see the chicken on the road. Being pursued by 2 riders. This is Marcus Duval and Ludwig Karlberg. So Hayden's on the road just ahead of us here, guys. He's not that far ahead, Reedy. And then we have a group of 5 chasing behind that. The group of 5 behind us is Jacqueline, Roberto, Eric Hill, Stefan, and Adam Carr. Be great to have cameras there. So guys, if you've got video cam, just use whatever. Get it up here so we can see the pain faces. The pain faces. I'm looking at everyone here. Lots of different riding styles. Jamel, sorry, dude, I keep butchering your name. He looks more like a sitter. Dude, I think he's actually broadcasting a streamer now. He's talking on camera, it looks like. He's got his headphones on through Chicken Corner. Here's our pursuing group of 6 riders here, guys. 6 riders here, chasing after 2 ahead. This is that 6-7% section. This is where the race is really going to unfold for a lot of the riders. Hayden may be gone for the day, but there's going to be a war going on right here. We can see riders jumping across. That looks like Jacqueline's jumping across right now to the 2 up front. Actually, it's just 1 up front here. 1 up front here. Let's see what we caught up with. So Ludwig's there. Okay, so there was 2 for a bit. We're back to 1 now. Everything's coming back together, guys. We do have 6-7 riders in this group. Hayden's up front. How far is Hayden ahead right now? He's probably only 1 or 2 corners ahead right now. He doesn't really need to destroy himself here. Once he's got that gap, he knows he can just hold it. Jacqueline pushing again. Roberto Vukovic, Eric Hill, Ludwig Karlberg, Stefan. Marcus Duval, Adam Carr. Mel is 58 seconds back, and it looks like Ethan Crane is over 1 minute back right now. Guys, some people might be riding this just to get conditioning on their legs. This is a really good series. It's the structure of riding it. A little bit of competition. You're always going to push a little bit harder here. We've got Hayden Pucker, top left-hand screen here, pushing 420 watts. He can push that all day, guys. He can push that all day. Here's the pursuing group. I can just see them here. They're just entering kind of like the far southernmost section. This is like the long straightaway on the course where they just turn here. This is like the longest segment of this course. They're probably going to turn off for and in fact, they will. They will be taking a right-hand bend. This will be the completion of the first lap. Big power here. Big power here, guys. They will be hanging a right here right away. Nice replay of Hayden Pucker coming through here now. So this will be Hayden coming through the start-finish time for the first time, guys, pushing 500 watts. Guys, I know I've heard Hayden talk on podcasts. I think he can actually hold close to 500 watts for an hour. I think that's what he said. Or maybe it was just his FTP. I don't know if he was talking a 20-minute or 30-minute FTP, but I think there's like 2 dudes in the world that can do that. Filippo Ganna, if you don't know who that is, where have you been? And Hayden Pucker. Just big, big watts. That's the kind of stuff I like. So you're seeing the chasing bunch coming through the start-finish line now. Here's Hayden, 511 watts, guys. I can hold 500 watts for, I don't even know I can hold that for 30 seconds, to be honest. Maybe a minute. Maybe a minute. Colin right now in his current form, oh, I'm a terrible rider right now. Terrible rider. At best, guys, I think my 20-minute power, just so we can have cycling talk here for a little bit. Hayden taking little breaks at times here too, guys. Hayden's being smart. He's through that cut-through segment. I watched him there. He totally just dropped all power on the 3% down. Get a little 10, 15 second bump the heart back down. Get back on the power. He's out of the saddle. He's on the power now. He's going around to the far western side of the course. A little bit of a headwind here. 7-kilometer-hour headwind for him. And back over to Jacqueline here. Jacqueline rides really strong. Good power, Jacqueline here. Average power for Jacqueline so far for 14 minutes of racing is 300 watts, guys. That's huge. Huge wattage here. And again, guys, TrainingPeaks Virtual does a difference. I'm so used to seeing watts per kilo on all the platforms. And I like it this way. So I can't really tell how strong they are. I'm assuming at 300 watts that she's pushing probably 5 watts per kilo. I'm just assuming that. I don't know because I don't know her weight. But what I like about that, it's not as easy to figure out what they're doing. You really have to be attentive to what's going on in the race. You can't just look at the watts per kilo on the side of the screen and go, oh, they're attacking, I got to go now too. You kind of got to figure things out a little bit better. Here we are back again with Hayden Pucker. This was through the westerly sprint point. Remember, this is just a scratch race, guys. So Hayden's gone through there. Now on Ludwig Karlberg. Dude, love your attire today. It looks really good. I like this a lot. Like the deep profile rims there. Back to Hayden here. Looks like he's rocking those bi-turbos. Jamel El Alil here. I think he's still talking on camera too. Love seeing this. Dude, if you have a YouTube channel, let me know what it is. I can try to check it out today. Rancid Polecat is Bob from Massachusetts. Hey, Bob. Nice to meet you, dude. Okay, we're back now with Adam Carr. This is basically Hayden versus the world, guys. It's Hayden versus the world. Sounds like a new TV show for Disney or something like that, doesn't it? Looks like here they're going through... Yeah, they're going through the cut-through section. It's just called cut-through. If you ride TrainingPeaks Virtual, you're going to see a left or a right hand come up, and it'll give it a name. When you're going through this way, it's called cut-through. When you're coming through the other side, where they're going to the main road, it's called water tower. Because you can see the water tower in the distance when you first make the corner in the reverse road. Yeah, Hayden's really smart here. I can see him backing off his power. In fact, a lot of these riders will do that. You can see the second group is starting to stretch out, guys. I think the fatigue is finally kicking in for a lot of these riders here. They are making big efforts here. Big efforts. Hayden here, 700 watts, guys. Wow. Wow. Uh, dudes, like Hayden Pucker is along the very, 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 can I say it one more time? Very best esports riders in the absolute world. Uh, yeah, like legit, dude. Legit. It's going up through the ET section in reverse here. So there's a small climb here, 2%. So the beauty of doing these routes is you get to see the hills from both sides, use them to your advantage. Hayden's probably going to attack over top of the sprint point again to launch himself down that 7%, get a free little speed boost before chicken corner. So you can see here on the course, I'm just seeing up on the map in the top right that there are a couple corners behind Hayden right now. They're going to hang this left turn here, hang another quick left turn. Yep, so there's a little straightaway here. They hang another quick left. We got the coastline over to the right of us. They hang a quick left onto a straightaway. They're going to climb at a 2% gradient. I can see on the map too, Hayden is just going through the sprint banner now. He should be just going through it now. Back into this group of pursuers here, guys. We are looking at Ludwig Karlberg here. He looks like he's down in the basement here. He's got the lights all subdued. I love it. Love it, dude. That's how I ride now too. I used to ride with everything on. Now I've turned all the lights off and I have one little kind of streaming light that I use here. I put it behind me. Gives me just enough light to work. It kind of makes me focus more on the screen. So Hayden is well past chicken corner now. He's on the straightaway out, just getting out of chicken corner. You can just see he turned off the chicken corner straightaway. The other riders are just coming up to the sprint banner now, I believe. They should be coming up to it right away. So Hayden's probably launched himself over the top, and you can see here, guys, look at the power he's putting out. Riding solo, 430, 450, 460 watts. I think, dudes, I love the work that there's that sprint banner I keep talking about, guys, and chicken corner right here. It can only be called chicken corner now. I have dubbed it. Henceforth, you shall be known as chicken corner. Coming through the this is back through the replay motion, slow-mo motion, you guys, going through the sprint banner. I kept wanting to say chicken there once I started talking about chickens. Hayden just riding solo, guys. Yeah, such a strong rider. Average power here for almost 20 minutes, guys, 411 watts. 411 watts. Actually, we can see a rider going the other way. I'm going to guess that was probably Ethan Crane, only because Ethan right now is 5 minutes. It jumped around there. Well, to Ethan, to Hayden, it's over 5.5 minutes. To the other riders, I think it's about 4 minutes and 40 seconds. It's kind of changing on the fly here, guys. So we've only got 2 riders out the back. That's Jamel and Ethan. Again, guys, when I destroy your names, sorry, I'm just a guy from Alberta, Canada. Not good with all the names pronunciations, but let me know how you say your name, and I will fix it. Little replay here again, guys. Love these replays. So this is coming reverse through the start-finish, guys. We will be doing 1 extra lap today, so what does that take us to? It's 9.3 per lap, I think, so 36 point. Maybe we're going to be at 37.2 kilometers today, but I'll know where it is. We do the ET route as our final little last 2.3 kilometers around, so I'll be able to figure that out. And actually, if you look at the map in the top right-hand corner, it'll show you what lap we're on. There's a blue bar across the bottom. We're about halfway through lap 2 right now, so we're cooking along here pretty good, guys. 9:31 in the morning. This should work out for me. I forgot we started at 10 after 9. I told Jojo, the wife, that we'd be leaving the house 5 minutes after I finished today. And I thought that was 10 o'clock. It's probably going to be closer to just after 10. All depends how quick Hayden wants to race here and how the rest do. We do follow all the racers, guys. Now, interesting here, we got to move. Looks like Marcus Duval's jumping out there. Ludwig Karlberg is reacting to it right now. And Jacqueline Godby here from the USA putting in a really, really strong ride. Really strong ride here, guys. A lot of looks of pain here. Love some of the camera angles. Absolutely love it, guys. Love it. It's hard riding on camera. Guys, I've done a lot of rides in the past where I've done full kind of call and chit chats as I ride. I really like doing those. I'm going to start those up again real soon. Kind of doing all the different platforms, stuff like that. Back to the inside stuff, guys. Back to the inside stuff. Yeah, pretty tough to beat these awesome replays, guys. It's going to be really good at the finish here. So I'm looking at the map here right now, guys. Hayden is on the water tower section, hanging a right-hand turn there. So he's on water tower. He's back on the northerly back stretch. That's where he is right now. And if I can get a ballpark, oh, okay, I see. The other riders, the group of, I think it's 7 riders, they've just came into that water tower section, which you can also call the cut through. It's just in the opposite direction here. So if I can see where Hayden is now on the map, just having a quick look here. So he would have went right out of there. He's probably going back through the start-finish line again, I would imagine. Jacqueline here, putting on some power. Jacqueline. I keep saying Jacqueline. Coffee, guys. I need to focus. I need to focus. Oh, yeah. Here we go, guys. Here we go. We will be in the pipe 5x5 at the finish. That's for sure, guys. Look that up. It's from my favorite movie of all time. Who do we got going on here? Christopher. Christoph Constant. Sorry, dude. Maybe I'm saying it right now. Okay, let me look hard here, guys. Oh, hang on a second here. Hang on. Christopher Schwenker, Jackie, and Hayden are representing the U.S. at the UCI Cycling eSports World Championships in Abu Dhabi in 2 weeks. Okay, dude, Christopher, I didn't know that Jackie was going to be there. That's what I'm going to call her, Jackie, from now on, because I keep butchering Jacqueline. Christoph saying, hi, Colin. Dude, welcome aboard. Good luck, Ludwig. Ludwig's right there, dude. He's right there. Basically, the race right now is Hayden doing a solo time trial. I've seen him do this before. A really, really strong group, 7 riders. Jackie's right in there. We have 2 riders a little further back. Going back to another replay here. This is Hayden coming back through. This is going up the little bit of a climb, the little bit of a kicker on the ET section of the route. And guys, it's no joke. It's no joke. It's not like you're climbing the Stelvio or Alpe d'Huez or Mont Ventoux, but you're just thinking, oh, it's a farm flat ride, and all of a sudden you got 7% in front of you. And you really feel it on TrainingPeaks. There's none of this, oh, it's a 10% ride, but they're only actually giving you 4. You really feel it. I like riding everything realistic, and if I can't ride it, well, then I can't ride it. I don't want to ride it at that point. If I physically can't ride it, I'm not doing it. I haven't been stopped yet, guys. Ooh, yep, so Hayden will be there representing. Jackie will be there representing. We're cheering for Ludwig here. Guys, jump in the chat. Get your voices heard to the rest of the cycling world here. Okay, replay here. This is Ludwig coming through the sprint point here. I think Ludwig is figuring out how important that little point there is on the course. Remember that for later, guys. Remember that. We saw it happen in the B race earlier. Dudes, and to the C guys and the ladies that are out there, I will be covering your events as well. Kind of the call-in style, which is more just me. Well, to be honest, I'm just kind of rambling here, aren't I? It's just a little bit more freewheeling, that one. I kind of do it all myself. And I will be covering those categories as well. Maybe I'll switch to C tomorrow. I'll look at the entry list and see what's going on. Be kind of cool, too, if the C's and the B's were combined. I could see that being good, too. And then have like a race within the race. Some of those C's could maybe help the B's out. Some of those C's could be helped by the B's. Just, yeah, it'd be awesome. This is really good too, though, guys. Really good too. We've got 6 riders here. Yeah, 6 riders here. I think I'm looking for 1 rider here. Thought we had 7 before. Just 2 out the back. Ethan Crane and Jamel out the back. Yeah, here comes Jackie now. Jackie's coming right back up. Jackie having no problem hanging with these hitters here, guys. No problems whatsoever. And I do recognize the name. It's just, I think I spent so much time doing real World Tour cycling, guys, that I kind of lost track of all my virtual eSports cyclists this year. So starting in July, Inside Cycling World, I did every day of the Tour de France. I did every day of the Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift. I did the Vuelta a Burgos. I did the Tour of Romandy for the ladies. I did the Vuelta a España. I did Italy Lombardia. I did a whole bunch of classics races, kind of just to hang out, chit chat with Colin, talk bikes, talk cycling, talk about how you train, talk about your nutrition. I learned so much this year. I learned my nutrition is terrible. Colin's nutrition, chocolate bars, M&Ms, love it. Whatever. Just, I need some calories this morning, guys. And so we got the Halloween candy. We got buckets of candy here for me and Joey Jojo today. Hayden Pucker up front, guys. Looks like his gap. It looks like I think he has about a minute gap on them right now. So I'm trying to see where Hayden is right now. Hayden is going out to the far westerly side of the course. So if you guys look at the map right now, you can see like a little curvy couple of curves there. We will be using that tomorrow on the Coast and Roast course. So we'll be using parts of the Two Legs Bad course, the ET route as I like to call it. And then we'll be jumping out and going along the coast. Let's see the winds turned up, guys. I want to see some 25, 30K an hour gusting crosswinds through there. Jackie's competing here, in the women's Cat A group by herself, the elite racing here. Be honest, guys, I think some of you dudes that are there should be worried right now. I think she's going to be competing for second place here. Looking really strong here. Hayden just doing his thing that he does, folks. You can see Hayden a lot. Well, you can always see him at the Sunday Race Club. He rides that all the time. He will be coming up to the UCI eSports World Championship in Abu Dhabi, I believe it is. Abu Dhabi, Dubai. I think kind of the same place. Are they close now? I think they're both. I don't know. Okay, Abu Dhabi. Christopher Schwenker is saying Abu Dhabi, and Christopher is the source, guys. He is the source for that. Listen to the podcast all the time, Christopher. All the time. I'm a podcast junkie myself. People have told me I should get a podcast going, but this is a podcast. Just whatever. This is a podcast. Just turn the camera off. I don't know. Just listen. I don't know if I should actually put my streams as a podcast on YouTube. I have no idea. I'm just kind of flying along, guys. Yeah, I'm really, really, really pumped to see how Jackie does here at the end. Okay, guys, Hayden is up the road, dudes, and it looks like here, trying to see the gap here right now, minute and 11 seconds. So right now, he is 1 minute, 10 seconds back to Jackie right now. Hayden riding solo, going around the ET route counterclockwise. Again here, you can see riders going the other way. So he is going counterclockwise again. Sorry guys, I just bumped the mic. If you touch the top of my mic, the light goes out, no sound. I bump it with my chin a lot. When I've ridden and I've done like inside cycling while chit chats, if I sweat too much, which I do, the sweat will turn the mic off. Happened quite a few times now. Ooh, Jackie, so strong here. So strong. Dudes, get up there. Jackie looks like she's trying to pull a Hayden Pucker off here and right away again. Entering the ET section of the route now. I can just see the little ET course outline there. They're actually on the super long back stretch right now. That's where they are. Sorry, cranking my head sideways here, trying to see ET sideways past the gas station. The finish line is just over to their left-hand side right now. There was a turn there. They're now on the ET route itself, that little shape of the ET from the Atari days. Groups come back together. The group is back together. Guys, you can actually see the profile really nice across the bottom. I'm just kind of noticing this right now here. Damon, great work seeing this. So you can actually see here right now their location on the course. So we're about 2.3 or 4 laps into the route, 4 laps long. And you can see that little bit of a wall there they have to climb up. And then it just drops down the backside. In fact, you're going to see it here. Watch that little arrow on the bottom of the screen. That's Hayden right now. He's going over. He will be dropping down. 7% gradient almost immediately. Picks up really quick. The chicken should be identified on the corner. So here's Hayden going over the top again, guys. Cruising through, only pushing a light 430 watts over the top there. I got to imagine for Hayden, I bet you Hayden probably walks around at, I'm just going to guess, 80 kilos. I don't know actually how tall he is. Now, guys, 80 kilos is not very, like, that's big for a cyclist, but it's not big. It's not big. Uh, so that's like 176 pounds, add a little bit more. So maybe he's at most 180 pounds. I hope that's about right. So 430 watts for him, that's like over 5 watts a kilo there. And he can just ride that all the time, it seems like. Just a powerhouse. So on these flatter courses, they really favor the big watts. So hills, watts per kilo. How much power can you generate per mat, per your body weight? It's a ratio, power to weight ratio. It's kind of like cars. What's the power to weight ratio? Oh, you got 1,000 horsepower? Whip-de-doo when you weigh 20 tons. You're barely going to move. Think of an Austin Mini from the old days. Very little power, but it weighed nothing. Coming through chicken corner there, that's Ludwig leading the way with Marcus Duval pursuing. And there has been a gap here, guys. Probably the gap opened up before we got to the sprint banner. It does climb at 3% on the other side here. Not big climbs, but they sure feel big when you're pushing this hard for this long. When you're pushing this kind of power, you're right on the limits. And these guys will know it, but I mean, looking at Marcus here, his average power is 322 watts for 33 minutes. Like, insane. Just really big watts here. So yeah, there's Ludwig, there's Marcus. Yeah, Marcus, nice job. So we're going to see Marcus in the middle of the screen here on cam right now. Looks like Marcus is using, I think Marcus rides a smart bike, it looks like. Hard to tell. He's got the towel drape over the front. Guys, I ride with a full towel. I drape the towel fully over my handlebars, just enough for me to get to the gear controllers. And then I drape the towel down the top tube of my bike so it doesn't just get all smothered in sweat. And then I use that same towel to wipe the face, forehead. Riding inside, guys, it's a whole another level of sweating. You cannot keep yourself cooled down enough. You need multiple fans. You need extremely powerful fans to get enough airflow on your body. I think a lot of people forget about here. Hayden's coming around the backside now. This is the far westerly side of the course. Through the sprint point there. He will be on the long straightaway now on the southern part of the course. Rocking the bi-turbos. US jersey. Love it, dude. Love it. The group is going through the cut-through, aka this direction would be called Water Tower. As you see the Water Tower when you first enter it, they'll be hanging a left coming ahead. And actually the group here is broken up. I think we got 2 up front. That will be Ludwig and Marcus. Marcus Duval have moved away. 5 chasers here. And it is an actual gap here now, guys. These 5 are going to have to work really hard. It looks like Jack is doing the work up front right now, trying to start bringing them back on. Stefan's there, Eric Hill, Roberto Vukovic. Let's go, dudes. They are 8 to 9 seconds behind the Carlberg and Duval group. And then we still have Hayden just hovering at 1 minute, 7 seconds ahead. 24.4 kilometers in, guys. This is flying along right now. Absolutely flying. Little replay here. These are our second group on course. This is group number 2. It is group Carlberg Duval. Then we have 5 riders chasing. A lot of firepower back there, guys. There's a chance they're going to bring it all back on the long straightaway here. Jackie giving her again. Jackie's rocking the bi-turbos too. I think I was just customizing myself on TrainingPeaks through the week whenever it was I rode that double lap. So I did the 2 big islands. I started on the south end of the ice world. I went around. I clipped onto Jungle Island, if you want to call it that. And then I actually jumped to a pace group. Kind of did like a big figure 8. When I'm riding solo, is there full, do the aero bikes make a huge difference? I think they do. But it's smart if you neutralize all bikes for racing. That's the way it should be done. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened here because there was a TT bike in the race earlier. That tells me that they are neutralized. It doesn't matter what you ride. It's all going to be the same aerodynamics, coefficient stuff, all that good stuff. Watching Jack here, 290 watts average power for 37 minutes. Insane, Jackie. Insane. So strong. I love it. I absolutely love it. Guys, these guys are on a whole nother level here. When you think you're fit, you're not. Compared to these dudes, you are not fit at all. At all. Like I said, my best ever 20-minute power is 318 watts, guys. It did involve a bit of a climb. It was a course in Hawaii. I like to ride virtually, forget the name of it. It's a 20-minute effort. 19 minutes, 58 seconds, 19 minutes, 59. You've got enough power to push up that hill. Hayden's so far ahead now, still pushing, in those 400 watts. Backs off here. He's rolling downhill, so he backs off. Picking back up again now, 600 watts. Wow, what a beast. And so again, guys, I was saying before, climbs, watts per kilo, power to weight ratio. The lighter you are with good power, you generate a higher watts per kilo, helps you with climbing. On the flats, though, it's dudes like Hayden Pucker. It's all about absolute watts. So what do I mean by that? Just big watts numbers. And that comes down to, it's the frontal area. Guys, I'm not a physicist, not a cycling expert. Basically, how do I put it? The absolute watts overweighs the watts per kilo on the flats. The bigger rider generating more power, let's say they're both producing 6 watts per kilo and you weigh 60 kilograms, you're producing 360 watts. If Hayden weighs 80 kilograms at 6 watts per kilo, he's pushing 480 watts. 120 watts more than you. His frontal area, even though he's a big dude, relative to the smaller rider, is not that much bigger. So he's got an extra 120 watts to smash down that road with a little tiny bit of a penalty for being bigger, but 120 watts more. He's basically got 1/3 of your power more. If you're generating 360, he's got 120, 1/3 more on top with very little, wind resistance against him. That's kind of my rough explanation of that, guys. Please start burning me to the ground. So yeah, flats, guys, time trials, flat time trials, it's all about absolute watts. Climbs, watts per kilo. It's a lot harder for a bigger rider to generate the same watts per kilo going up a climb than it is a little rider. Lighter. Okay, folks, we're back at it here, coming out of the ET section now. Here's our two riders together. This is the duo of Ludwig Karlberg and Marcus Duval. Currently still 14, 15, 16 seconds ahead of the chase group. 5 chasers there. We've got Eric Hill, Jackie, Adam Carr, Stefan, and Roberto Vukovic. Roberto is a German rider. A lot of Americans here. Ludwig from Sweden. Ethan Crane, dude, I can't tell if you're a New Zealander or an Australian. I don't see the additional star there in the corner, so I think he might be a New Zealander. And he'll probably say, no, dude, how dare you? I'm Australian. Who's this here? Zeosek saying, I like the compound score metric. Dude, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Zeosek is in the live chat saying he likes the compound metric, the compound score metric. Dude, please explain, and I can maybe relay that to the video here. Hayden Pucker, guys, still pushing those mammoth watts. 440 watts right now. Hayden's average right now is 400 watts. That's his real average right now, guys. So he's averaged 400 watts for the last 41 minutes here. And looks really comfortable. When we get back to cameras, I'm actually seeing Marcus Duval here pushing really hard now. Looks like he's trying to drop Ludwig Karlberg at the moment. Pushing some really nice watts there. This is Marcus here, well over 400. I saw 600 watts for a bit. And just off screen there, I saw another rider flash by that's a little bit behind Hayden here. Good action going on here, guys. Good action. Let me have a little sip here. Boom. Yeah, guys, this is great. Marcus Duval here with that push has opened up a 2-second gap back to Ludwig Karlberg. Ludwig can see him here. He's getting out of the saddle, trying to come back. Looks like he's going to bring himself back on here. Use the course, use the wind to your advantage. It goes back to a crosswind now from the front. Kind of a cross shoulder from the right. Not totally cross, but more of a headwind than anything. Not blowing that strong, only 7K an hour. He will be dragging himself back. He's getting into the draft right now. If you look at the top right hand of the screen here where the map is, you'll see a draft bar too for this particular rider. This is Ludwig clawing his way back onto Marcus's back wheel here, down to 1 second. These two will be reunited right away. Jumping back, it's 17 seconds back to Jackie. Jackie's got a 2-second gap over Eric Hill, Roberto Vukovic, Stefan, and Adam Carr. So Jackie's riding solo too. Not sure if she's just dangling out in front. Yeah, it looks like she's just right there. I think she might be back with them right away. Yeah, she is. So it was just, probably like a bit of a downhill. Got like a second or two ahead. Oh, it is Zaiocrates. Dude, I kind of thought that for a second. Oh, this is Zaiocrates. Dude, Zaiocrates has been around for a ton of the YouTube videos I did for the outside in real life racing. I don't want to say it's not real racing, guys, because this is real racing. This is real racing here. A lot of these dudes here race their bikes outside too. This is what they do in the wintertime. And we will see a lot more of those racers coming up too in the elite racing. I've already checked them out. I saw there's several Project Echelon racers that will be racing here with us. Zaiocrates is saying compound score is a metric where you take your 5-minute power watts and multiply by your watts per kilo over 5 minutes. Dude, I've never even heard of that one before. Okay, so you take your 5-minute average power, so let's say 300 watts, then you multiply it by your watts per kilo over 5 minutes. Okay. Dude, I'm gonna look into that. I'll have that figured out by tomorrow. Okay, they're bringing them back, guys. They have brought them back in the last few, like maybe in the last minute or two. It looks like, I'm trying to have a good look here. No, I think I still see someone out front. Oh, yeah, they are there. Okay, I see what's happening. It's the second group of 5 riders. They kind of blew apart a little bit. And is that the front two there? It is the front two there. Thank you, Damon. It is. So these guys are slowly dragging their ways back on here. Eric Hill pushing hard now, pain face going off right now. We've got Roberto Vukovic on camera too. Roberto, thanks for sharing your camera with us. Awesome stuff. Yeah, a lot of power here, guys. They're back together. So we have 7 riders now, all back together. Really good efforts by Marcus and Ludwig to get away, but they closed down that. It was at 20 seconds at one point. They brought it all back together. Guys, we're at 30.6 kilometers now. Here is the cash being made. It's all here on slow-mo. Looks so awesome here in that classic kind of vintagey look, guys. Good ride, Jackie. Go, mate. This is from Christophe Contant, I should say. Zaiocrates was used in a study to predict performance of U23 athletes. This is real racing too. Yeah, guys, when I say that, guys, this is real racing, 100%. But when I say real racing, I just mean the stuff I covered outside. That's all I mean by that. This is 100% real racing. Okay, you can see here, this is Hayden going counterclockwise through the ET route, bombing down through Chicken Corner. He's probably through it now. They will come back through one last time, and I expect these 7 to tear each other apart on that little 6-7% climb after Chicken Corner as they work their way around through the ET route, clockwise direction to the finish line here. We still got a little ways to go, guys. I think we've got just over 6 kilometers, just over 5.5 kilometers for Hayden here. Watching him now, he should be hanging a right-hand corner here coming up right away. Bingo bongo, he did. Probably going to do the cut-through route, I believe, again. I was trying to memorize this, dudes, as I wrote it. It's been a few days now. I have so much in my brain. Terabytes of data in there, guys. Terabytes. Yeah, absolute real racing, guys. Because I know a lot of people are like, well, yeah, but this is not the same as outside. Yeah, dude, you're right. It's not. It's probably harder than outside. It's an all-out, how much can you do outside? There's no way I can ride as hard outside as I can inside. Chasing group of 7s coming through Chicken Corner. Jamil out of the saddle for the first time here, it looks like to me. Jamil having a nice ride here. Hayden looks well controlled. Marcus Duval, middle of the screen. Ludwig Karlberg getting the sweat towel right now. He's got the stylish 70s headband on. I love it. I'm getting headbands and sweatbands. I'm going to have sweatbands all up my arm to do one of these. That's what I'm doing. Roberto Vukovic on the far right-hand side of your screen, guys. He looks really controlled too. That's not what I look like when I ride my bike. I'm like half dead on the bike. Jackie put in an attack here, guys. Jackie just lights it up there. Jackie goes to the front here. Yeah, Jackie's still averaging 289 watts. Wow, I think that was Hayden going in the opposite direction there. Hayden going in the opposite direction here at 32.4 kilometers for Jackie here now. And she's just gone through the start-finish line in the reverse direction at this point. Yep, here's Jackie. Just going to try to see if I can see Hayden go by there. Pretty sure he flashed by at the same time. Someone did. I wasn't sure if he had the U.S. jersey on there or not. Okay, we won't see that. That's fine. Christoph here saying Hayden is pure power. Congrats. And Jamel, nice, good power. Yeah. Guys, this is kind of what I expected Hayden to do. Like, he's like world elite cyclist. Like, he just is, dudes. That's the way it is. Okay, just getting the replay of Hayden on the far sprint again, guys. I think at this point he works his way up, probably through the cut through again, then jumps onto the ET route, and we'll finish up here. Big race here coming for these 7 riders here. Fingers crossed, Jackie. Let's get it. Let's get it, Jackie. Saw one of the trailing riders just going by in the opposite direction. Dude, if you're watching for the first time ever, cycling aside is such a blast. It's so easy to get into it. It's so convenient. I'll give you another good point. It's so safe. Guys, I got my Inside Cycling World channel. I have my Inside Cycling World Discord. I know hundreds and hundreds of people on there, and every week there's someone that comes in that got into another crash outside, most likely with a car. People in my chat, there's quite a few of them that have walked away from crashes that, you know, given a little bit of luck on the bad side, they should have been dead from it. Inside Cycling, you can get on. I could be on my bike right now in less than 5 minutes. And if I forgot something, I can just step off and quickly grab it. When I'm outside, you know what it's like when you forgot you don't have your water bottle? You're like, what? I got no water. You pretty much got to end your ride. At least I do. Okay, we've got Bucky's is here. Bucky's, dude. Bucky's Enjoyer's back. I love it. Last year at ERL, it was wild with teams bringing additional riders in to try and deal with them. Bucky's, dude, it's been forever since I've seen you, man. It has been forever. It feels like it's been a full year. We got Jamel here. Nice job, dude. I think this is Jamel who's riding in the course right now, dude. Dude, Jamel, I probably butchered your name so many times. Please let me know how you pronounce it. Just drop me a message at some point. Dude, fantastic racing here. They are going through the cut through here. Just trying to see where Hayden is right now, if I can see his dot on screen. Okay, let me just get this figured out, guys. So we do still have 7 together here. Okay, Hayden is... Okay, I got it figured out, guys. They go through the cut through. They hang a right. They head down the road a couple hundred meters. Then they get onto the ET route. That's going to finish the race off for them. Hayden's past Chicken Corner. High-five the chicken on the way by. Climbs this last little 4 to 7% gradient. He's in the 7% section right now. Backs to 6.5. He can use the rise over the top to start descending real quick here. Drops to 3-4% right away, I believe. He can take a little bit of a break here. As you can see, he's doing that. He's such a smart rider. Takes a few seconds, backs it down to 140 watts, but man, he's a competitor. He's like, dude, I'm going to ride 400 all the way. Hayden right now has averaged 393 watts for 51 minutes, guys. Insane. Big power, guys. Big power. That is so hard to do. You know, in cycling, I have cycling friends. They're like, dude, what does that mean? You know, okay, well, your FTP in general, the easy, cheesy way, 20-minute power times it by 0.95. It should be like 0.88 to me. There's no way. So that, what does that mean? You take your 20-minute power, take 95% of it. That's what you should be able to ride for an hour. I can't. Hayden Pucker, guys, coming around here at the ET route for the last time. Only a couple more corners left. So basically, you take your 20-minute power, multiply it by 95%. That's your 1 hour power. I don't think that number is really right. It should be like 0.9%, 90%, maybe 88%. For me, anyways, I think most riders, maybe not guys like Hayden and other elite athletes. Second last right-hand bend for Hayden here. He's got one more corner to go, and he will see the finish line, guys. Flying along here. How we look for time? 10:02 in the morning for me. Hopefully Joey doesn't have the car started up yet. Her chauffeur is busy. Hayden has less than 300 meters to go here right now, guys. He looks like he's in cool down mode already. Yep, Hayden's cooling down right now. Wonder what he listens to when he rides. Looks like he's got headphones in. Hayden, I'm hoping it's like some like classic GNR Metallica. Let's go, dude. Hayden does finish strong. You're looking at him going across the line here, guys. Here's the finish banner. Really good here with TrainingPeaks, seeing that finish line there. Hayden's done. Averaged 390 watts for 52 minutes, 45 seconds. Coming through the finish line there. Here's Hayden coming in. Definitely didn't just coast across the line there at 367 watts. Beast. Okay, Christoph saying, I can tell you it's possible 95. Yeah, so I guess for some people it might be possible. For me, it's not, though. I know everyone uses 95. I should believe the science, but I just don't. Christoph's also saying, congrats, Hayden. Yeah, super strong. Dude, 7 riders left here. We got 7 in this chase group here going in. Jackie leading the way right now. Who's got that extra big kick at the end, guys? Who's got the big kick? Tell me in the chat, guys, who you think is just going to absolutely light the Watts apocalypse up. Drop the mother of all bombs on these guys here. Just drop it, guys. Drop the bombs right now. Last corner, super important, guys. We'll be under 300 meters as we hit that last corner. That's where they're going to want to start leading the sprint out. Marcus, it's actually Ludwig's at the front. Marcus is there too. Stefan, Roberto, Eric Hill at the front, guys. It looks like Ludwig and Marcus are going to have a duel. These are the two that tried to get away earlier together. Looks like Ludwig just has it over Marcus right now. And, ooh, Jackie comes flying through at the very end. I think Jackie might have got fourth, guys. I think she got 5th place. Waiting for some final results to come through. So Hayden first. Then I think it was Ludwig. Then I think it was Marcus here. Coming through here. Okay, that was Eric Hill coming through. Jackie came flying through like a cruise missile, threading her way in between riders. Insanity. Insanity, guys. We're just going to wait. I think we will get a finish line here. Here's the results for the men, guys. And Jackie. And Jackie's in there right now, guys. Hayden Pucker, first place overall. From Sweden, we had Ludwig Karlberg, Marcus Duval. These were the two that went on the breakaway together. Very strong. Got caught. Had their little two-way sprint. Eric Hill was there. Oh, Roberto Vukovic did hold off Jackie. I thought Jackie weaved between the two of them there. Jackie Godby gets 6th place overall. Stefan Zablisson in 7th and Adam Carr in 8th. Guys, we've still got riders out there. We don't leave any man behind. We don't leave any man behind, you guys. We stick with them till the end. So we will be hanging out there, guys. Brent saying Ludwig has a big sprint. Okay, yeah, dude, I saw it. I saw Ludwig's sprint there and Marcus. Incredible ride by Hayden. Incredible ride by Jackie. Incredible ride by everyone, guys. Incredible ride. So it looks like we still have 2 riders out there. How far do we have to go? Okay, so Jamal still has 5 kilometers to go here. And we will be pushing all the way, guys. I don't even know how this ride finishes off. Just thinking to myself here, guys, doing it this route, this is so different for me. I asked Damon. Again, you can see here, guys, take a look just under the map. ZMS eSports Studio, that's Damon from the UK. He's the one that's controlling all this stuff here right now. He's the one who's showing you all the images. Bumped up the punch of the look on screen, that's for sure. The replays are awesome. The multi-camera stuff. I can't do that stuff, guys. I can't do that. I'm just calling, sitting in my basement in the 10x10 cube of cycling, suffering, and domination. I just throw my voice on here and talk cycling, hang out with you dudes. Jamel's coming to a stop here for some reason. Why would Jamel be stopping? So we still have Jamel and Ethan Crane out on course, guys. They have not yet finished the route. The total distance is just over 37 kilometers. So just trying to figure out what's going on here, dudes. Has Jamel just shut her down? I'm not sure. Ethan Crane's still moving, though. I am going to check over here just so I can see what's going on. Here's that sprint finish again between Ludwig and Marcus up front, guys. Ludwig's on the left-hand side. Marcus is on the right. Probably like a wheel length between the two of them here. Eric Hill, I believe, is in the white jersey here. So here's Ludwig and Marcus. Great sprint finish here, guys. This is awesome. Eric Hill in the white. And then I think that's Roberto. Look at Jackie try to weave her way up between them. She probably just missed, I think it was Roberto. Maybe missed him by a quarter wheel. I actually thought she caught him. I thought she caught him there. But huge sprint by Jackie. I didn't see the number she was pushing, but that must have been massive watts per kg out of Jackie there. All right, dudes. I think we're all done here. Looks like we're coming to the end of the broadcast here. So we got Hayden Pucker again, 52 minutes, 42 seconds, Ludwig Karlberg and Marcus Duval, less than a tenth of the second separating them. 1.7 seconds back, we got Eric Hill, Roberto Vukovic, Jackie. Yes, Jackie. Love it. Finishing in sixth place at 1:23. Only 0.2 of a second ahead of Stefan Zabusan. Adam Carr rounds out the field in eighth place, guys. Dudes, I think that's where we shut her down for today. Colin here, Inside Cycling World. I got a big day ahead of me already. I got to get out of here, get to town. Tomorrow, guys, here it is. Awesome stuff, Damon. Love this. Guys, you can see here again, we use part of the ET route. It's 7 laps for the elites, Cat A riders, 6 laps for the Bs and the Cs. So we're going to use part of this, the cut-through course, the sprint finish, chicken corner, ET route. Then we go out to the coast. It's going to change it up a little bit, guys. Maybe we'll see some wind kick in. Going to be great racing. I do have the stream set up for that for tomorrow. I feel good. Kind of real nervous this morning to see how this would work. I do have to set the stream up for the Bs and the Cs. I'm not sure who I'm going to cover yet. I'll take a look at the start list and see how that goes. Anyway, dudes, thanks for being here. You have been watching the Echelon Racing League over on TrainingPeaks Virtual, guys. Remember, you could try out TrainingPeaks Virtual every Tuesday, guys. They have a free, I think they have a free ride day now for everyone. I think at first it was just for GPX. Now I think it's like anyone can ride on Tuesday. So get on your bike, go get yourself a trainer. You can get a decent trainer now for not a lot of cash. And dude, get riding. Just going to catch up with some people here. Christoph saying, Jackie, you're awesome. Happy to see you there, sister. Christoph saying, thanks, Colin, and see you soon. Okay, dudes, I'm going to end it here. Echelon Racing League, Stages, SIS Science and Sport, TrainingPeaks, Echelon Racing Promotions, USA Cycling, and ZMS eSports Studios. Don't forget about me, Colin. We'll see you all again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks a lot, guys.